The NFL draft program is live in Madden 23, and there's an opportunity to get up to 6 gold 99 overalls for free. Let's talk about it. Now, Social family, and welcome back to another Madden 23 video. Hope you watching this are having a wonderful start to your day, and without further ado, let's talk about what you need to be doing in this new promo. And really quickly, before we get started, I just want to quickly say I appreciate you. Yeah, you watching this video, whether it's your first time watching me or you've been watching me for a year, thank you a ton for the support. Honestly, this is a dream job, and I can't thank you enough. But without further ado, let's talk about the NFL draft promo in this game, which features a bunch of NFL draft pass cards to start, but has another release coming soon, and then of course some more content in the NFL draft when that actually happens. Now, the first thing we're going to take a look at are the new missions in game, and fellas, we don't have an entire field pass about this promo, so it's not like you're going to see something in here. Instead, where we're going to go to is the season 4 pass. We're going to go to programs, and we're going to scroll to NFL draft, and that's where you're going to find the missions here. Now, in terms of what you want to be doing, let's quickly rapid fire through all 3 of these. There's 3 pretty simple missions that you got to complete. The first one is completing 4 NFL draft pass sets. Let's talk about the one you want to do. Now, all I'm going to get you to do is go on over to the program NFL draft pass, and we're going to try and find a set in here that can make us coins or break us even. I would say the best one to focus on right now is probably going to be the 93 overall set or the 95 overall set. Now, for the 93 overall set, which is probably the one that I recommend you do, we're going to scoop up a couple 91 overall players at a price of under 20,000 coins. Hopefully we find them for like 15 to 17k. If we find them at less than 15, that's awesome. 18.3 right here for Michael Brockers. We'll take it. We found the other one for about 19 as well, so not terrible. Then next up, we just got to get an 88 overall player at the cheapest price we can. Let's see if we can find one up for like 10,000 coins or less. 11k for Edgerrin James. You know what? We'll take it. Ideally, we're looking for about 10k for that card. Put those all into the set. You're spending about like 45 to like 43,000 coins, and you'll sell off the 93 and make back most of those coins. So yeah, that in my opinion is probably the best set to do. It's going to make you back a lot of your coins, and you can basically just rinse and repeat this over and over. We're going to level up and get to level 50 right here, which will give us a 99 Calvin Johnson. That's awesome to see. But now all we got to do is just sell off this 93, make most of our coins back, and then do that 3 more times. It's not that difficult. Now, thing number 2, what I'm going to get you to do, it's not really that difficult. You're going to open up your welcome pack, and you're going to get a 91 DK Metcalf. Now, with that DK Metcalf card, what you need to do is put him into your lineup as a backup wide receiver. So as you guys can see right here, DK Metcalf is going to slot in at wide receiver number 4, and that's all you need to do with that welcome player card. It's important you do that, but that's step number 2. Now, for step number 3, we're going to get started with these solo challenges in this game. And fellas, the reason why I said you got to put that player in your lineup is because while you're playing your solos, you're also going to get progress on getting these points, I believe it is. So as you guys can see in the NFL draft promo, not only will you get XP when you get to 120 stars in the solos or 150, as well as just 60 stars, but you're also going to get progress on this mission right here, which is scoring 60 points with a draft player in your lineup, as well as this one, which is scoring 150 with a draft player in your lineup. So yeah, all you're going to do is go through, put that card in your lineup, then you're going to go to the NFL draft solos, not the mock draft ones. We'll talk about those in a second, which is how we can get some 99s for free potentially. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to these NFL draft solos. They're pretty quick to play through. I believe all these took me about 20 minutes. The last 2 solos will be the longest, but otherwise they're pretty quick in general, to be honest. Now, before we move on to the other tips, let's talk about Underdog Fantasy, aka the best sponsor out there on YouTube. And the reason why they're so good is because you can get this Julius Randle 0.5 points line by following this one simple step. Now, first of all, briefly, if you don't know what Underdog Fantasy is, they're a place where you can make higher or lower player picks. So let's say we think Giannis is going to score more or less than 30 points. We would click the higher or the lower, and if we get that pick correct, we can win some cash. But Julius Randle's line, as you can see, is set to 0.5 points. So if you think he's going to score more than 1 point, you're going to win. It's basically a guarantee. He's obviously going to score points. Now, if you want access to that free line, as we call it, you got to sign up with Underdog Fantasy using the promo code SWIFT and then the number 2. If you do so in the next 24 hours, you're going to get the line. If you don't do so in the next 24 hours, unfortunately, you're not going to get access. So if you want access, click the link in the description or download the Underdog Fantasy app and sign up with the promo code SWIFT and then the number 2. It's an offer you're not going to want to miss. So if you want it, sign up. If you don't, hey, that's totally fine as well. But again, if you want to check it out, you can either download the app or click the link in the description and use the promo code SWIFT with the number 2 in the promo code tab. Now, getting back on track, let's talk about the mock draft in this game. As you guys can see, there are some new mock draft solos which are going to give you predictor tokens. So if we play through like the Raiders pick, for example, and we get full stars, we get a mock draft voucher. As you guys will see right here, there are 13 solos, meaning you can get 13 vouchers through this. You also get 1 voucher, I believe it is through the welcome pack, so that's a total of 14. And with these vouchers, vouchers, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the sets and you're going to be predicting what position is going to get drafted in each specific slot. So let's say, for example, we think the first pick is a quarterback, we can complete that set, and that's kind of like how we're going to spend the token. Now, we'll talk about the rewards in just a second, but as you guys can see, let's say we thought the first overall was going to be a quarterback, we would complete this set by putting in the token that we just received, and then we would get this first overall pick quarterback token, and depending on how many of these we get correct, that's going to be associated with some rewards. So as you guys can see right here, the rewards are pretty zesty. If you just get one pick correct, 1,000 coins, you probably are going to get more than one pick correct, though 3 picks is an 83 plus pack, 5 picks is a 91 plus pack, 7 picks is a 93 plus pack, and then it starts to get juicy. If you get 9 picks correct, which is pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very hard, you get a 90 plus overall first round draft player. That's pretty sick. If you get 11 picks correct, you get a choose 1 of 32 first round NFL draft player. That's awesome. That's a free 99 overall player because EA Sports will give each first round draft pick, so all 32 of those players, they're gonna go ahead and get a card in this game. You can pick the first overall one, who would be a 99 overall. If you get 12 correct, you get to pick 4 of those cards, so you can pick 4 99s. That's crazy. 13 is all BND NFL draft past champions and heroes, so all the champions we see right here from the draft program, whether it's Kevin Carter, DK Metcalf, Chad Greenway, you get all of them. That's how you can actually get 6 of them for free. That's why I put that in the title right there. And then the final reward is going to be all BND NFL draft past champions and heroes, so what I just said, plus 8 of 32 first round draft players. That's very difficult though. You would have to get all your picks correct. I will be making a full length video where I'm probably going to be using some analytics, going through and aggregating a bunch of mock drafts to see which position is the most popular in each slot, because honestly it's probably better to do that than to go through and just try and make a mock draft myself. I'd rather try and combine the smarts of everyone to see how we can do right there. So stay on the lookout for that. If you do want that video and you don't want to miss out, be sure to hit that sub button down below. I probably will be posting that tomorrow, so if you don't want to miss out, hit that sub button. It's completely optional, but it probably could make you some free coins, and potentially, you know, if I do really, really well, hey, maybe it could get you some 99 overall players. I think realistically, it's going to be tough to get more than like 7 correct. 7 is pretty difficult, but if you can get all the way up to 11, that would be awesome, because that'd be a free gold 99 overall player, and I think that would be auctionable as well, so that'd be pretty sick. And yeah, honestly, the solos didn't look too difficult. I'd recommend you play through the solos, and then I'll probably make my mock draft tomorrow, but you would want to play through the solos today so you can get the tokens, and then maybe wait till tomorrow or the day after to actually make your picks, but I would recommend you play through the challenges. Now, otherwise, there are also some NFL draft packs in this game. For 46k, you only get a 26% chance at a 93. You will need a 93 to make your coins back. Let's see if we can pull one. I'm assuming we're probably not, but hey, we'll give it a shot. There's only 2 cards in here, so this is basically like a reroll, which honestly isn't that fun. I feel like earlier in the year and in past Maddens, there would be like 7 cards in these packs. It was more fun to open. Now these coin packs feel a lot like rerolls, as we get a Mark Ingram, my boy, on the Saints. That basically guarantees we're going to get a good pull right here. But yeah, this feels kind of like a reroll. It's basically like you're spending the coins on it instead of training though, which I don't know how I feel about. I'm not like super excited about that per se. Second pack should be good. It should be a good one. It's a Phil Haynes. That's not too solid. So yeah, that's basically a reroll. We get 18,000 training back in return, which I guess isn't like terrible. Honestly, you're getting training at a fairly decent rate, all things considered, just over a 2 CPT, so not too bad, and actually probably a better deal than opening up this pack right here. I would say it's actually better to open up the coin pack than it is to open up this roll. And until next time, fellas, have a wonderful day. Be sure to hit that sub button if you want that mock draft video, and click here for some more content for me. I'm out. Peace.